Screaming Firehawks! Welcome back to the channel, The Expanse, Season 4, Episode 6. And on a planet that has no volcanoes, apparently is having a volcanic eruption.
Makes total sense.
A massive explosion ended the last episode with Alex just watching from space being like, oh my goodness, what happened there? So Holden lands on this planet, cuts a root out of one of these structures, and all hell breaks loose. Well, it kind of hell broke loose before that, but he triggered some crazy ass shit, and it looks like it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. And now this giant eruption, we had a really dope lightning storm, really crazy machine growing out of the ground and spinning, which would have destroyed everyone. This is just...
Chaos follows Holden. Stop, dude. I'm gonna beat you. Swear to God.
It's just gotten so crazy. And like, we've got the Belters on one side, we've got Mercury and his crew on the other. And we found out last episode that the plan was to blow up the landing, but then some stuff went wrong, and Lucia detonated the bomb before it could, like probably saving more people, because they probably all would have died if they landed.
Yeah.
But this has just gotten so aggressive on both sides. And you got Mercury, who, you know, yes, you do have a face that just looks like you're a troublemaker.
He's that face. You just want to punch that face.
Well, I don't know about that, but I mean, I know what it's like to be, you know, assumed about things just because of the look on your face. But it's just wild because like it actually sparked a really interesting debate between us, because I fully understand what's going on with Mercury. Like, they killed a whole bunch of people. His job is security and protection, so of course he's going to be aggressive. And like, he caught a wiretap audio of them planning an attack. He handled it. They took 2 hostages of his. So yeah, like, I understand why he's aggressive. There was, at least as far as I could tell, there was no intent of aggression when he got, like, that wasn't going to be the plan. The Belters are being overly defensive and aggressive. And it makes sense. Like, it totally makes sense why. Like, there's lithium deposits. They've got a good thing going. They feel like they aren't going to ever be allowed back to a place like this. Mm-hmm. So, I just don't know if aggression and murder is the way to protect your land. Like,
okay, if he was not a plan to be aggressive, why did they need security if they were just going there to research things?
Just to be smart and safe. You're just going to send a bunch of, like, what if there's crazy aliens that they can't handle? Like, you're just going to send a bunch of scientists to an unknown alien planet?
Give scientists a gun, not Mercury.
No, you protect people if they're important.
He is a hothead, and
I mean,
he's just looking for something.
That is not debatable. He is very much like Amos. But again, they killed a shit ton of his people.
No,
he caught wind of them planning to kill more of them, and they took hostages.
Leave?
Because they're there for a reason.
Okay, but why stay right next to the Belters? Why not go on some other part of? Because
they have to create an entire settlement. There's they created a settlement. Why not stay there? Like, why not be like hospitable? Like,
okay, but the scientists set up their own thing, didn't they? Or was that already set up by the Belters?
I don't know. All I know is the Belters drew first blood. They made an assumption about why they were coming there.
Okay, well, then I'm not totally mad at Mercury, but still, there's just something about him that bothers me. Believe me, I was not happy with Vikings Belter guy. I felt like he was way out of line. He didn't need to start some stuff. What do you need to start stuff for? You've already started a bunch of stuff. You've already killed a bunch of people.
I don't know. I think it's a very gray situation because I feel like both sides have claims to being in the right.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like both sides have claims of being really wrong. It's just a situation where, I don't know, it's tough. And like, Holden explained to all of them what happened, and obviously they all think he's fucking cuckoo because what he's been through is nuts. It's crazy. The idea that Miller, who died on Eros, is talking to him and telling him to do this stuff, which the chain reaction of just absolute nonsense starts happening. All this stuff starts waking up on this planet. I wouldn't believe the dude either, but it's it's created a thing where he's trying to get everyone out. And the Belter's like, nah, we'll deal with whatever happens. We're not leaving. And it's like, all right, well, at that point, they made their choice.
You're grown.
Just let them do what they need to do and what they want at that point. Like, I know he was sent there to destroy stuff and to get people out of there if stuff started happening, which we're way past stuff happening. But yeah, at that point, like, they sent out a message talking about, like, we're being forced off this, like, just let it be at this point. Just let them deal with, like, maybe it does stop when you leave. I agree with him. I don't think it does because I think he turned it on.
Yeah.
So, like, they would all just be screwed, really, like, is what it seems like, especially now with these explosions or this explosion happening. We'll see if that starts an entire chain reaction of more explosions and the planet just going... It's just mad. It just seems like the planet's mad now.
Real
it's like,
mad.
you motherfuckers showed up and caused all this trauma. Like, we were chilling, we were sleeping, we were having nice good old time, just like no drama, and then you bring all this drama to, shit. Sucks. So that whole situation is really interesting to see how it plays out because, again, there's right on both sides, there's wrong on both sides. I get where they both are. I think it's really fun that we get it. Like, you could tell a show is good when it tears us into two different, because we're generally on, like, the same team when it comes to agreeing to stuff for the most part.
I let you think we're on the same
The
team.
fact that it could, like, completely split us and we have different views on it, I think is pretty fun. So I think that's a sign of a good show and good writing. So
right.
You're not, though. You're not. You can't kill 20 plus people and expect the head of security to be like, okay, yeah, you guys are cool. We're just going to leave. All right,
No,
thanks.
it's not like that. That's not what I mean.
But that's exactly what happened.
Okay.
If you killed 20 plus of my people and my job was security,
then I would leave.
I would not leave. My job is to protect people, and my people got killed.
So the Vikings dude, you needed to just walk up to him in execution style?
That dude was talking shit and was threatening him after killing your people already. So yeah,
I just feel
that
like
dude
the
deserved to get
violence
shot.
doesn't need to continue.
I mean, that's probably true, but
That's what I'm saying.
but
The violence
still.
doesn't need to continue.
still,
You do your fucking thing, we'll do our fucking thing, and we'll just...
I don't
Okay.
see them just walking away from each other. So
I got it.
okay.
Continue.
I win. Thank you. Christian is dealing with a whole lot of shit because she kind of got her ass kicked in a debate and then got pulled out for security reasons
For a possible threat.
and then made a decision to blow up a ship with potential. I'm not completely sold on that message being authentic and real, but she blew up a ship with what they said were innocent people and kids. And then her opponent used it against her. This doesn't feel like a good position for her.
This feels planned.
Maybe, potentially. I mean, it feels like one of those situations where it's almost like old guard. Get them out. Let's bring in new young leadership kind of thing.
And that's not always good.
I mean, if it's the right person, yeah, it could be great for them. It's just going to be interesting to see how this plays out because I don't think she fully understands the magnitude of the stuff that Christian's been through. And it's really easy to say, like, oh yeah, I could just handle another Eros like this. It's like,
This is what I think is going to happen. I think that Christian is going to be elected out. The new chick is going to be elected in. And then the new chick's going to be like, I can't do this. Christian, you need to.
Possible. I mean,
Bitch.
she's obviously got a lot of connections because of the way she was placed, who her parents are. She admitted to that. I feel like she's got a lot of really good, potential smart people around her. It's just a matter of how she'll use that and what kind of decision she ultimately makes. Again, she wants to open it up and just let people run wild to go check out these new systems, which...
I don't know if that's like... I don't know if opening up just let people go is such a good thing. I think maybe, there needs to be some type of system in place.
It just sounds like... I feel like both sides present issues in terms of these new systems. They need to come to an agreement somewhere in the middle, I feel like, in terms of, like, creating an approach to find these new places and to kind of see if they could go live there and that kind of thing. I don't know. I think it's another one of those really interesting situations. We need to get more information on Marco. He wasn't in this previous episode, and he kind of, you know, showed up, super charismatic, and like saying all this really cool, sneaky stuff. I'm really curious to see where his story goes.
I feel like he overtalked.
Oh, I mean, dude, he spent like 20 minutes talking when he could have probably spoken like 2. But like, it worked. He got what he needed. He got freed. So now he can go bring more people to his cause, which, again, like, he's not going to have problems bringing people to his cause because he's smooth. But I want to see if he's working with the officer that just hired Bobbie, because I feel like there's a connection there. I'm really interested to see where Bobbie goes. We're coming down to the end of this season. We've got a few more episodes to go. You ready to jump into it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
The whole damn island's just gone.
Look at the radiation profile. It's like a reactor failure.
So if you don't like it, it's not going the way I hoped.
One of the islands on the other side of Ilus just exploded.
Like a thermonuclear bomb.
Okay, that's bad.
That's
First thing you're
bad.
gonna feel is the seismic quake from the explosion. It's moving straight through the planet, so it'll reach you in like an hour. There's a shockwave coming around the planet at the speed of sound, with a tsunami behind it.
Fuck.
How long do we have?
8 to 10 hours.
With winds of around 200 kilometers per hour.
Shit.
Tsunami will be there roughly 10 hours after that.
That's gonna put like a third of the continent underwater.
Oh my god.
I'll call you right back.
You brought this on us. This is your fault.
All right. Slow
None of
down.
this is useful.
This was our chance to make a home.
I fucking get it. But the only thing we can do now is leave before more people die.
Tell your friend, the Secretary General, that we have the right to be here.
I can't speak for Avasarala or Earth, but I give you my word. I'll do everything I can.
Will that be enough?
Beltalota, gather your things. It's time for us to go.
I mean,
I like this lady.
Who's even going to be in charge by the time they get back?
Fuck, I don't know.
Oh yeah, Jacob, prepping the shuttle. Found something that belonged to you.
Is that his baby? Aww. All right.
What are you doing up there?
Leaving
Where are you going?
with the Bob back to the ring. I just wanted to go to university. Is Mama angry?
She's worried.
She's with Naomi Nagata and Roci.
I told her this isn't Naomi's fault.
No.
She didn't tell me to do anything.
Baby girl.
Oh, baby girl.
Something like that.
When they call them, oh, I can't stop. Look at me.
Elsa, I need to tell you some things about what your mother has done.
Oh no! Does he really have to tell her?
I feel like that's a conversation for another time when they're not like panicking to get off a planet.
This planet is gonna look very different tomorrow.
What about the other islands?
Are you expecting any more explosions?
The other islands all appear to be cooling down, so small favors. It's a much nicer view from orbit.
I'll be up there soon enough.
What's wrong with her eye? I feel like something bad is gonna happen to her.
Well, the other girl had the itchy eye too. Oh, fuck was that?
Oh no.
Felsia, are you all...
Papa told me what you did. All those people who died on that shuttle.
I never met anyone to get hurt. I'm not...
All your talk about keeping their family together on Ilus, and you're the one that ran away. At least I didn't kill anyone first.
Damn, that was rough.
That is. But I mean, what the fuck is this?
Reactor's down. Looks like a bad fuel pellet, a batch of them.
Looks like the Barb and the Eddie are in the same boat.
So the physics of fusion have just stopped working.
Looks like that protomolecule is back at it again.
The fuck?
We will not be forced from our homes again.
Since that transmission, it's been radio silence. The Barber is low on fuel, and they only transmit occasionally in order to conserve power.
Is it possible the OPA shut down the ring-com relay to Nuterra deliberately?
They claim they've lost contact with Ilus as well.
So if we take the OPA at their word, it means that we have all lost contact with everyone on that godforsaken planet.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, shit.
It's getting weird again.
Oh, shit.
work. That was the easy part. 7 hours until the shockwave hits. Let's be off the ground when it does.
That whole come down and sweep y'all up to safety plan that we had.
Our reactors out. All of the reactors are out on every ship in orbit. The fuel pellets are no longer fusing.
Yeah, the old blue goo.
Went chained a lot of physics on us again.
The Bobba Piccola is too low. And it's not rated for atmosphere.
First things first.
Shit.
You hear about the reactors? So here's plan B. We shuttle everyone up until the wave passes and they come back down, set up a new camp before our ships burn up and wait for rescue.
You said that you'd endorse their claim. You made yourself a partisan in all this. However, I am willing to help get them up safely and back down again, provided they dump all the illegally mined lithium on their ship.
Their ship is going down anyway. You're not saving them. You're just killing them slower.
Well, they can stay on the surface, greet the wave that you unleashed.
Dude, this is getting really intense.
I don't even know what to say. Oh, shit!
What the fuck?
Is there a problem with the shuttle?
We just lost contact with the chief.
That shit just got fucking vaporized.
All we're picking up are high energy particles in the vicinity.
What's going on with the moon?
I think it might be melting.
What?
Nothing else.
So now they're stuck there?
So what's plan C?
Nothing in, nothing out.
Make the town into a reinforced shelter that can handle 200-kilometer-per-hour winds and massive flooding.
Plan C sounds like everybody dies.
Fucking shit.
We'll go to the ruins. Those structures have been here for over 1 billion years. If anything can survive what's coming, it's that.
We have mining charges. We blast it open.
Assuming that works, you still have to seal it behind us.
We'll figure it out.
We don't have a lot of time.
We'll figure it out fast.
It's like the planet's creating like a force field around it. Or it's like no one's getting down and no one's getting out. Y'all started this?
Well, and the longer they stay up there, the more chance they are to come down.
Dude, this stakes just got raised big time.
Bobbie Draper.
Yeah, I don't care. Adder Pole, terraforming tower MV-37D, officially decommissioned as of today. It's chock full of top shelf made on Mars, ultra reliable air and water processors. Prospective colonists, belters in particular, will pay top dollar for this stuff.
Access to the material is controlled by a single entry at the base of the tower. Security protocols haven't been updated since last year. They're still running MSEC 4.
You served.
So, shouldn't take more than 2 minutes to crack it and get in.
It's gonna be a very nice score.
Why is Bobbie always getting dissed, man? I feel like she always gets the shit end. This doesn't feel creepy at all.
And why do they think that this structure would protect them, considering everything that's going on?
Is there something in there looking at him?
Thought you said the door closed.
Did. Maybe Miller opened it again for us.
Or it's not as solid as you thought, and the earthquake shook it loose. There's no way we're going to be able to seal those.
Well, let's focus on getting in.
If I tell you I need something done,
Then it happens.
it's going to take a few weeks minimum for a relief ship to get here, maybe months. The difference between us all starving to death and some of us surviving may be how many mouths we're trying to feed. If it comes down to them or us, it's us. Holden and your new boyfriend may have a problem with that harsh reality. Is it a problem for you?
If that's the case, I'll do what needs to be done.
Yikes.
Okay, this is my problem. He's not looking at them like they're people.
No, they're his enemy. It's hard to have respect for people when they murdered a whole bunch of your people. That's where his mindset is. He's a soldier.
I'll get all I can from Nikki.
Dude, something's going on with her.
Is she infected with something?
Right?
I want to say it's something protomolecule related.
Right. Oh, fuck.
Blood in your eye. Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Is there like a fungus or something? Something living on her eye. In her eye.
It's cool you could just zap your eyeball and see exactly what's inside of it.
Oh, baby.
To shun the gates of hell. The inner laws we forbid. Against them we rebel when we sail.
What?
There was an unregistered OPA router in the path of the Sojourner's Type beam.
The log showed the transmission was encrypted with MCRN codes.
When we had him, Marco mentioned Mars.
He said it was no longer the Mars we used to fight.
It's hard to believe any Martian would help a Belter, particularly one like Marco.
Where did the router retransmit the Type beam?
The transponder was the Pazuzu, a Belter ferry en route to Palos.
In a few hours, every available OPA asset will have eyes and ears on that ship.
Oh my god, cute. Little chubby baby cheeks.
How nice would it be that you'd just be like, you're gonna float.
Looks like they laid on a whole new security protocol.
So much for your high-end source.
The hydraulics that operate this door run through the base of the terraforming tower.
I don't like Bobbie being on the bad team.
She doesn't have much
I'll
of
go
a
out, up
choice,
and down the tower, cut the hydraulics, release the door, and let you all in.
There's not much air in this.
It's enough for me. This won't be the hardest thing I've ever done.
I'm worried about her.
That'll do.
Wow.
It's barely even warm. This thing is tough.
Good.
I don't feel like
I'm sure it's safe down there.
this is potentially going to be a good idea for all of them to go into this spot.
Right. Ow!
What was that for?
In case.
Amos is like,
We're good. Start sending him down.
Okay, here we go.
he's gonna do something.
Or something is happening.
Anyone still here needs to hunker down. Shockwave's coming. Doc!
What are you still doing here?
Help me, please. This is a biochemical assay deck, and that is a pharmaceutical printer. Trust me, we're going to need them both.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn, dude. Fuck, dude.
I'm all right.
I should be down there with you.
It makes me feel better that you're not. I'm not planning to die down here.
Good. Don't.
Please.
Oh, shit.
Hey, where are they?
He went to get Mama. The wind took them. Took them both.
Okay, come with me. All right.
Transit time 3.7 minutes, no additional time for cover. Update maintenance log come within April.
Marco is on that ship.
He would know by now that there is a price on his head. And do you really believe he would be so careless as to expose himself like this?
Everyone makes mistakes eventually.
Words to live by.
The ship has been underway without a stop or rendezvous since this transmission was sent. There's no way he could have disembarked. We can't afford to wait until he gets to Palace. The ship could go dark any time and he could slip away.
And we need ships and belters with guns.
When Fred and Dawes see this, they'll give us whatever we need. This time, Marco won't be able to talk his way out.
His music is always just like so tense.
Mm-hmm. I'm really, really worried about her. Oh, fuck.
That should do it.
We're in.
Uh-oh.
Ah, shit.
There's a guy inside. He's locked me out. He's calling for help. I'm out of air.
What the fuck, dude?
Nice work, hero.
That was impressive. All right, let's make some money.
Wow.
What's about to happen?
I think he's gonna do something else.
Why is this kid scratching? What is happening now?
How does this not ground them? How does this, it's not waterproof.
They're gonna use that to close the hole. Oh shit, dude. Oh, damn, dude.
Holden! Are they gonna be like stuck underwater?
What the hell, dude? This is so insane.
Water?
It looks like they'll be able to close it. But what is it going to look like when it's done?
But are they gonna be, that's what I mean, but are they gonna be stuck underwater? Does the water stay? Does the water go?
It's like the moment they open it, once it's done, are they just going to get flooded? Like...
No, I don't think you can open it at that point. You have to... I don't even know, man. I don't even know.
This is wild. This, like,
That's my line.
Every episode, this planet has done something to raise the stakes of just how insane it is.
Yeah.
Between...
I get it. You don't want me there.
Between the ninja star bugs, like the lightning, the ground growing, spinning machine thing.
Earthquakes.
Now we've got
wind.
a friggin' tsunami rolling through, like...
It's the end of time.
I mean, basically that's what it is. It's like destroying itself. It's like Holden turned it on by cutting out that root and just a chain of events of just the end of the planet.
Do you think every planet's going to be like this? Every planet has a little something that Holden needs to do to it and then it all explodes.
I hope he's not going to be the one responsible for destroying everything. Shit, like that is just, it's getting nutty. Like what can the planet do next?
Well, I feel like, because the protomolecule, doesn't know what killed itself, right?
The people who created it.
Yeah.
They don't know what killed the creator. Which is what Miller is trying to investigate.
What if the creator killed themselves?
Yeah, I don't know. But like, now even there's shit going on with the ships that are in orbit. They can't come in because there's this like weird like force field around it that just zapped a ship.
They're gonna fall.
Yeah, they're at some point they're going to fall, which means if they don't get that shit figured out, because just like it has in the past, it changes the laws of physics. It just everything works on its own terms when we're dealing with this shit.
Yeah, the reactors are no longer working. The fuel pellets are no longer fusing.
Yeah, it's just all insane, and they can only stay up there for so long, and they're all going to fall into what this... I don't even know what, I guess it's a force field? Something protecting the planet from things getting onto it and anything getting off of it. This is wild. This show, again, I'm just a broken record every friggin' episode. It keeps taking things to new levels that are just unpredictable.
What else can you do?
And
what
it's
else?
like that explosion that went off last episode set off a chain reaction of like this earthquake, this sandstorm thing that rolled through.
The wind.
And then now this tsunami that's going to put most of the planet underwater. It's just... This is just crazy. And now all of these folks, like a bunch of people died. Now all these folks, like they thought they closed the door, but the door was open when they got there. They were able to blow up just a small enough hole to get one person through at a time. Now all these people are stuck at the bottom of this area with seemingly no outlet as water is pouring in. And they've got this makeshift door that's just going to close that if there's water holding it isn't going to get opened.
I feel like there's not a good seal on it, so how can you... I don't know.
I mean, they're all sitting ducks if the water is coming.
Haha, ducks,
Yeah.
water, I get it.
They're all screwed, basically. But again, Amos and Holden are down there. I don't expect that to be the end of these people, even though Holden's like, I'm not dying on this planet. Like, don't talk like that, bruh. Don't talk like that. Because...
I have no intention. Nobody really ever has an intention of dying.
Yeah, and we don't want you to. So let's get you out of there and get as many people out of there as well. Because, just keep going. The trail of breadcrumbs that Marco left behind is starting to catch up to him, it feels like.
But yeah,
I don't know exactly what's going on there, but it definitely feels... I think...
Why would you be so stupid to be in the background of the video? I feel like he wants to get caught.
I think, it's one of those weird moments where it's like...
Are you stupid?
Was that... But no, he's not.
I know.
That's the thing. Like, it almost feels like...
Intentional.
Yeah. Like, this dude appears to be very strategic with the way he operates. Even though he has gotten caught. He got out of it, but... Which
I think he knew he was going to get out of it.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where I don't know exactly where that's going. I still have that vibe that he's... They even talked about it. Ashford and Drummer mentioned it, talking about how he mentioned Mars. I think he's the connection, and I still think it's the police officer that Bobby's working for now. I think there's something there. I don't know where that's going. That's another one of those...
I don't like that situation at all. I want better for her.
Yeah, I think the whole Marco situation, this story, is like one of those seeds that the show planted that is just slowly growing. And it's like, we'll just give you enough information, and then when the time's right, we'll reveal what the hell's going on. It's one of those things where you just got to keep seeing it play out. Because I have no idea what's happening there. There's a lot of shady shit. He's playing a really interesting game.
Mm-hmm.
And again, he seems to be a really smart dude. He wouldn't do anything that silly on purpose.
Yeah.
Or he wouldn't do anything that silly on accident.
On accident.
It seems like something that he would do on purpose just to get noticed and to,
come find me.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It's very interesting. And the whole Bobbie situation, she's going above and beyond now to, get work done and, be impressive and
I feel like she's with any job.
Yeah, maybe that's just part of her downfall is regardless of what job she's doing, she's going 110%, doing the best that she can, even though now she's working. She could have just easily been like, oh, we can't get in, all right, we'll figure out something else. But nah.
She risked death right there.
Yeah, she went all out and went way above and beyond to get that door open, and then something happened to the dude that caught her, because that dude was just all tied up, and I don't know if he got killed or just tied up. But
well, I mean, I feel like you would have to kill him because he's seen Bobby's face.
Yeah. Well, I mean, behind a spacesuit, so maybe it's hard to see. But regardless, I look like at his mouth and his eyes just duct taped closed, which I don't know. But I don't like the direction she's going. I was hoping that she would use that opportunity to get the fuck out of there, but it looks like she's kind of locked in at this point. Yeah. And then something else that's going on in Ilus that we have to talk about is this whole everyone's itchy eye thing. And the doctor did a scan on her eye and there was blood on it and it looked like there was something else there. And then you saw a kid rubbing his eye. It almost, that moment when the kid was in there rubbing his eye with everyone else, it almost felt like what we saw in Eros with all the people stuck in that room getting sick. Like,
it's a pandemic.
It almost felt like that situation, and I don't know if it's protomolecule that's infecting these folks.
It looks like some type of
But
bug
it's
or
something.
virus or mold or some type of
It looks contagious,
fungus.
though.
Yes.
It's spreading because the doctor interacted with the one girl who was rubbing her eye, and she's like, oh, just itchy, and then her eye started itching, and now the boy in there started itching, so it's like,
it's
damn.
going to spread to everybody.
This is crazy, but this show continues to take things to a whole new level. I cannot wait to see where it goes. Any other thoughts on what we saw this episode? No. All right, y'all. Leave your comments down below. Like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. We'll catch y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.